Stan, help! My procrastination is flaring up again. I can't make videos. I'm too quirky and lazy. So, on the other day, I decided to visit the comics and cartoon board on 4chan. You know, that particular board on 4chan filled with lonely people. So, there was a particular PowerPuff Girls Reboot thread. You know, that particular reboot that everyone loves. Then one of the anon had posted a video about a guy going on a coping spree defending the PowerPuff Girl reboot. After wasting 17 minutes of my life, I noticed there were some flaws. So, I decided to create a new series called Counter Critique, where I call out Neros Q on his bullshitty claims. As soon as I fire up the old video, we can get started.
Oh man. Okay, Rebel Taxi, or is it Pan Pizza?
Oh, stinky edgelord.
What the heck? Look, someone needs to say something, and I really didn't want to be the one to do it, but I will. Your dislike for the new PowerPuff Girls show is alright.
What do you mean, it's alright?
Sorry about that. I'm gonna need to fire myself for that blunder. Back to the video.
You haven't really watched the new PowerPuff Girls show, have you? And I mean really watched it. Take off those cheap nostalgia glasses and give it a fair chance. Of course it's not going to be like the original. But you know what? The original wasn't that great. It was a good show, and me and my friends loved growing up with it, but it still has its flaws.
Hey, buddy, you need to lay off on the copium. You know the reboot is terrible. I know it, you know it, everyone knows it. In fact, I saw one in the animation era. It did not fill me with determination, but it does give me the determination to tell you you're wearing beer goggles.
For one, the animation was good, and it had its own style, but this show's animation is 100 times better! The animation is fluent, and yes, I think it's a great improvement over Craig McCracken's style.
Honestly, I don't see the difference. Hey, post-editing jump scare here. I was looking at various scenes from the reboot, and, you know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, it's not as impressive as Neros making it out to be.
And if I had to choose between this...
Boo! You're using that episode. I'm gonna throw a tomato at you. Boo!
No, they chose to make it similar to the original. Because the creators of the show actually cared, and they wanted fans of the original to appreciate their attention to detail. They rarely even showed the context of the fists in the original show. And not to mention, did you just miss this scene?
Hey there! What you guys so upset about?
You know, in that scene, it was very flaccid. In the other scene where Buttercup beat the shit out of the Gangrene King, it was fat and potent. It's like the animators were going for a stylistic approach instead of relying on public domain gifs.
How can you complain about a show that teaches kids moral lessons and makes you feel good at the end of the episode? Short answer, you can't. Because making these characters human and giving them personalities beyond the original is a much needed improvement.
Your Honor, not only Neros Q turned Pan Pizza into a transfer, you can find better morality in a preschool show. Not only that, you allow Pan Pizza to get crushed by Godzilla. God knows where that thief been. I don't know why this guy hates Pan Pizza. Everyone knows that Pan Pizza are delicious, so therefore he hates Italian food. That makes him not only a foodist, but also a racist. Stop the music, stop the fucking music. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Especially with all the dumb parenting shows Cartoon Network has on now. Like Uncle Grandpa.
Neros, don't talk shit about Uncle Grandpa. That's how you get shot in the street.
I mean, it's not like you laughed at Blossom in that episode where her hair was shaved. And if you did, you're a horrible person.
Meanwhile...
Okay, where do I even begin?
Hypocrite.
The art is creative and vibrant. It's soft and wonderful.
Oh no, bro. Not this episode. I would like to not be reminded where Blossom and Bubbles start twerking.
You can pick apart the design as much as you want, but not all of us agree with you. It takes the original style, updates and improves it while adding a little something of its own. Look at Townsville! It actually feels like a city! It feels like hundreds of people live here, as opposed to that misshapen building blocks of the original.
Why, yes, that's the intention. Those remind me of UPA cartoons, but don't let Neros chew around those Yugoslavian and Soviet animated films. He will have a stroke.
It's a reboot that can't stand separate.
You know what? Maybe I agree. It doesn't stand separate. It flies off and excels where the original couldn't!
You know, I got to admit, he got me on the first half. It does beg the question, why particularly Pan Pizza or play a cartoon reviewer who are practically doing the same thing? Why not be like Picanjo from Newgrounds and go on a killing spree? But alas, I could at least agree to some extent in regards to Nerd Q saying not to engage in hate watch. Also, Pan Pizza is dead, so rip. Rest in pieces, Pan Pizza. See you in Challenger in Elo Heaven. Woo-wee! That was a long video. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Get ready for part 2.